Hey guys, Suresh here from TMCB. In today's video, let's talk about what not to learn when you're learning coding. So this is going to be a really important topic for anyone who's trying and learning coding, and this particular coding video is of general programming language. I'm not particularly talking about Python. This will be for your Python, Java, JavaScript, n number of any programming languages that you're trying and learning. So without much further delay, let's get into the topic. Okay guys, before entering into the topic or before me even continue starting about what I'm going to talk about, I request all of the new viewers who have come to the channel for the first time and who are viewing my video for the first time to click on the subscribe button and also click on that bell icon. And also for all the persons who have been viewing my videos for quite some time and who have forgotten to subscribe, I'm also requesting them to click on the subscribe button so that you guys don't miss any of the content that I'm trying to give out in this particular channel, which is related to computer science, programming languages and coding in general. So now coming to the topic, there are few things that a programmer who is in his budding age like me should keep a couple of things in his mind when he's trying and learning things. Now, number one myth that I'm gonna break it out is, in case you happen to see any video in YouTube that says learn Python programming in 30 days, learn coding in 30 days, or learn Python in 7 days or 10 days, don't fall for it. It is good if you can go ahead and see and brush up if you're already an intermediate person. But for someone who's starting, these starter people usually get into the concept that, oh, Python is so easy, we can learn it in 30 days. It's going to be really easy, like a video game where we just type in some codes and then we're going to learn it off in 30 days. Python is just a tool. But in order for you to solve a problem or in order for you to get a solution to a problem, there is a lot more behind that. You have to learn algorithms, you have to learn data structures. In case if you're going to be a full stack developers, you need to learn frameworks, you need to know about all the different libraries, you need to learn about a lot of database like your SQL and NoSQL. In case if you're learning data science, you need to know about the PyLab or for artificial it's PyLab and stuff like that. You need to learn what are these libraries, and also please understand these are not just it, but you also need to learn how to handle the projects. Like for example, if you're using VS Code or your Atom or your PyCharm IDE, you need to learn all of these things, right? And it's not possible for someone to learn all these things in 30 days unless and until you're a supercomputer or a superhuman. Also, many people get this thing wrong. Many people who are not good at maths should also try and consider learning maths, because a lot of problems in Python that I happen to go through needed a lot of mathematic knowledge, basic mathematics. You don't have to learn like the advanced mathematics. Basic mathematics is what you want. At least if you can go ahead and brush up your 9th and 10th, that's really good. But please don't fall for this 30 days or 100 days. That is the first material that I would want you to avoid. Now the second thing is, please don't go and fall for the certifications that many organizations are giving out. I'm not talking about the ones that are specifically there for coding, like Code Academy or this Coursera's and stuff like that, which there are some universities which give only for coding. Or please avoid if any certification is beyond 30,000-40,000. Like, there are some certifications that I happen to see which is about like 1 lakh or 2.5 lakhs. Please don't do that. Now that it will not probably be worth for you to spending in unless and until they give you a 100% placement of a good salary. Imagine you end up spending 2.5 lakhs and they give you a placement, but your CTC is only about 10 or 12,000 rupees per month, which roughly falls about 1,20,000. You're not even getting a return on investment in 1 year. Now that's a wastage of money, and also because of this you'll get into pressure. So I would ask and request all of the students who are trying and able to get certification from all of these private educators who are not associated with any of the institutions or with any of the government, please stay away from it as much as possible. There are a lot of free resources or cheap resources, for example like Code Academy and your Coursera and all. They're very cheap. If in case You can apply for financial aid in Coursera. All the courses you get it for free. And Code Academy, for an entire year, it's only 5,000 rupees. 5,000 rupees is not a big deal. It's like your pocket money. Probably if you cut your Saturday party, or if you can cut a pack of cigarette that you're smoking, or if you can just cut a bottle of alcohol or something, you're surely going to save 5,000 rupees, and you can reinvest in it, and it's going to be really worth it, right? Now the third thing is, this is like a new thing that's just going around, where I see many courses that say, get enrolled, we will teach you, and you don't have to pay us, but you will have to pay us once you enter a company. We'll give you a job, you will have to pay us once you enter a company. And you have to see the fees, guys. For anyone who's looking or thinking about joining courses like that, please ask them how much you have to pay them back. One of the institutions that I happened to go and recheck, I don't want to name that institution, but they said that if you are paying upfront, matlab you pay and then we teach you, that sort of a fee itself is 1,20,000 rupees, which was huge amount for Python, guys. Come on, Python, you can learn it if you can download the documentation. It's a free PDF that you get it in your system. The whole Python itself is an open source, so why spend 1,20,000 to learn Python? And that was shocking to me. And the one that actually gave me a mini heart attack was, let's say that I'm not able to pay the amount. In that case, they said that they will start teaching me and they will prepare me for the interviews, and once I get a job, I'll have to pay them back. And the fees that I pay them back then is 3 lakh rupees, guys. Like, that's huge, right? Because 80 to 90% of Indians per annum salary is 3 lakh rupees. If you actually go ahead and see, not everybody in India gets a lakh per month or 1.5 lakhs a month. Most of the salaries are around 25,000, 30,000 or 35,000. Most of us are middle class, and most of our salaries are around that range, right? 25 to 40. And if you sum up and if you do all these tax deductions and your PF cut and all of these things, you end up only taking 25,000 or 30,000, which ends up to 3 lakh rupees that you actually get in hand for an annum. Now, you have to work for an entire year to pay their fees. Now that is really, really bad, and please don't do something like that, because programming needs a lot of time, doesn't need a lot of money. Most people get this thing wrong. Please understand, it needs a lot of time and effort to learn programming. You don't have to shell out a lot of money to learn programming. So these are the things that I wanted to share with all of the viewers who've been following me. I've been seeing a couple of comments and a couple of views that's mostly steady, and I believe that almost 10 to 12 people are continuously watching my video. Shout out to all those 10 to 12 people who've been continuously watching the videos and liking the videos and giving a comment in my videos. This is for y'all, and also for the people who are newly viewing this video. So with this, I will end today's video. Till then, Suraj here signing off from TMCB. Peace.